Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
I am DL Hefe 1974.
And I've got one for him this time. This one's out of Nashville. This is Barrique. And this is this is the Anchovy Pils. Now, we did read it a little bit. It's 4.7 and it's dry hopped with anchovy hops. So I don't think there's any real anchovies in here. But Barrique does this thing where everything touches wood. So this one might have been wood finished or wood aged or something.
Yep.
But this one's also interesting too because it's brewed in collaboration with Smith and Lentz, another Nashville brewery. So this way you get to, although when they do a collaboration, it's not like you get a beer from both places, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've had quite a few beers from these guys, and they've all been pretty cool. Unfortunately, as of us filming this right now, it's one of the few breweries in that area that I haven't been to. That one I haven't made it to. Every time that I thought I was going to, something happened. That color is crazy.
Yeah, it's green.
I was not anticipating. I mean, how much of that is? No, I thought it might be the blue tablecloth, but no, that's kind of greenish.
It's got some fizz to it.
There's not a whole lot of smell.
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's some bold flavors. And then it's gone.
It doesn't taste like anchovies. I think they're just doing the play on the type of hop, but I don't know if I'd describe that as fishy.
I wouldn't. And to be that bold on the initial taste, there is hardly any aftertaste.
I want to say I'm tasting olive. It's like an olive taste. Or oily, maybe.
I don't know. Now that you're mentioning it, I'm kind of feeling something.
It's very oily. It seems like it's oily.
I think the word might be ester.
Yeah.
I'm getting what, as you say, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's a definite interesting taste.
Yeah. It's not an awful taste. I don't know if I'd go out of my way and have it again, which I know it sounds bad, but it's not a beer flavor. I mean, it's beer, but it's definitely salty. There's like a salt note, which that makes it even stranger.
I'm not unhappy with the beer. I am slightly confused on a few of the flavor profiles. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, I'm tasting like olive and salt. Maybe that's why they're trying to push like this anchovy vibe, but that's not. I mean, anchovies are salty, but they're not olivey.
Anchovy hops, which that's the first time I've ever heard of that. But I'm not a brewer.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's interesting. Now
it is interesting. I'll give you that. It doesn't smell like anything, right? Like
I don't smell what I taste.
Right.
Which is both odd and interesting.
And then the color
weird throws me off.
Yeah.
And my camera person's cracking up. Yeah. Our studio audience is like, yeah, we're gonna taste that. Don't finish it.
Yeah.
That's
if I say the word pickle, it's not pickle in the pickle sense.
Yeah.
It is pickled in the anchovy sense, but it still doesn't taste like anchovy to me.
Oh, we tried it pickle beer. Like they put pickle juice in it. That was really neat.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not this.
No,
it's got the color though, but that's not this. Yeah, there is some confusion going on. But I will tell you that you drink it, whatever it is that I'm tasting, the olive, anchovy, whatever, and then it goes away, but then you want to drink it again. It's
I know, that's
weird.
why I'm so confused, because I keep picking it back up.
It's a trick beer. I don't know what else to. I don't know
It's
what else
like
to call
it's
it.
super confusing, but the drinkability is there. Like, I keep picking it up.
I think they just need to pick a new name, or don't say that it's anchovy hops, like, or qualify what that means. But yeah, this is a
But
weird
then again,
one.
I bought it because that's what it said.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. I mean, if
don't
you're gonna
know.
play the pun and say it's fishy, it is a fishy beer because I don't know what I'm tasting.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not upset.
True. Yeah. I'm not like offended by it or anything. It's just it's unique.
Yeah.
I think we could say it's a unique beer for sure.
I think I'm glad I tried it. Like, there's definitely, it's not bad. It's just weird.
Yeah. I think that's more than fair.
Honestly, I don't even know if that goes so far as weird, but I'm confused.
Yeah.
And I've tried a lot of beers. I mean, filming this, I'm rapidly approaching 1,000 videos. That's a lot of, and trust me, I drank a bunch of beers before I started this video series.
Like the weirdest beer that I think you and I ever reviewed last summer. We did the habanero beer, where it was a chocolate habanero beer.
That was
we were,
good.
And we were kind of like, oh, I don't know, and then we were like high fiving. This I'm just like, I'm not sure what I'm drinking.
I'm not. It's confusing. It's confusing, but not in a negative way. Now the real question is, do we let the studio audience taste it so they can kind of put their review in?
Yeah, I think we can let them do that.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Just, you guys keep watching. Okay, they're both sniffing it. They're both tasting it. They both have confused looks on their face.
There's confusion. Yeah.
There is confusion. Lots of confusion. But nobody's making a fuck this face.
Right. Nobody's making a face that.
Nobody's upset. Everybody's just confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the fact that it is confused everyone in the room is a win. And nobody's upset. Like, nobody was
It doesn't upset me. It's not like you drink it and go, oh my gosh, this is so bad. I don't want, you want to keep drinking it. That's the weird part.
I think it's winner. And if you guys think that this review is a winner, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube loves that, and I do too. Now, hey, look, we do all kinds of crazy stuff. We even tried an anchovy beer. Turns out there's probably not real anchovies in it, but whatever. We tried it. Go ahead, subscribe, because I'll try all kinds of crazy stuff. And if you ring the bell, you'll get at least 3 a week. Me and my buddies will drink beer, and I'll film it, and eventually I will get it edited and uploaded. Now, I'll see what all I can find to put down in the description. In the description, you're also going to find all my links, social media, merch stores. Hey, I got shirts and all these things. If you guys buy one, I'll get some money, and I'll use it to buy more beer. Let's talk about this. What else confuses y'all? Is there a really confusing beer that you think we should try? Because maybe I can find it and we'll give it a shot. Now, let's get right down to it. Did you dig it?
I'm going to say,
I'm gonna say
it.
yeah.
I have to say yes because I keep drinking it. I can't not drink it.
It's confusing in a good way, so I'm okay with that. Would I have it again? Yeah, I actually would.
I think I'd be okay with it. It'd probably a little bit colder, but who knows?
Especially if they had it on draft at the brewery, I think
I think the draft would make this a little bit more enjoyable. Not that there's anything wrong with canned beer,
I just
but
really like draft beer.
Yeah, I think the fresher the better, and then if you get it in that form, I think that'll elevate the taste.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they got clean draft lines, I'll always take draft.
Yeah.
It's just, many years of working in the bars, I just enjoy draft. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. I'm giving it a 7 just because it's drinkable, it's confusing, and I keep reaching for the classic.
Yeah, I have to go with a 7 too. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just confusing. I maybe get a different name, maybe figure out what you made. This kind of has the feeling of, hey, what are we making today, Bill? We're making Anchovy Pils. And guess what? It's not that, but we're going to call it that because we already pressed 1,000 cans. I don't know what else to tell them. Right.
And it's anchovy hops, but I've never heard of anchovy hops. And I thought it was going to be made with the little fish.
And it's good, but I just don't think the name on the can says what it is, but it's good. You guys if you find it, go for it.
Well, there you go, folks. To your next beer adventure, and this was for sure.
Yep, an adventure. Cheers.